Hi guys, this is Keshika and welcome to my channel Amethyst Awakening. Today we're going to look into something new. Today we are going to look into what is holding your person back. So if you've been wondering or if you've been noticing that your person is interested and you're probably getting mixed signals, or you're wondering what's taking them so long, you expect like the situationship or the relationship is not moving at the pace as you'd like, and you think that there is something that is holding them back, like they too genuinely want to move ahead with you and take the next step, but just something is holding them back. And today we're going to look at that. We're going to look at what is holding them back, or why are they holding themselves back, and maybe that'll give you some insight into their perspective. So we have three piles with us. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, or group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. Now take a minute, close your eyes, and just think of your person, think of the question, and a number will come to your mind, or just open your eyes and see which number you're drawn to, which you're drawn to out of the 3. Okay, now for this reading, I have recently prepared my first candle, which is like a manifestation candle, and we're going to light this. Now let's begin. We have group number 1, 2, 3 can wait at the side. Hi group number 1, and welcome to the reading. I felt like pulling this red jasper pyramid out for you guys, so it seems like there is need for some grounding in the relationship, and I suppose red jasper is gonna help you guys with that. So let us look at what is holding your person back. Bunch of things have come out, so I'm gonna like reshuffle because we got a lot of cards. We are getting a lot of cards. It's not as simple as it seems. Okay, gonna take these. So the overall energy that we've got is the 3 of Wands. So it is looking into the future, expansion, wondering what is coming, what is happening. You might not see everything because the camera does not go that far, but I'm going to show you whatever I can. It's like they're sitting here and they're in the ship, but it's not really moving. It's like they're sitting and they're posing, but they're also like looking in the future, and it's typically a card if they're looking for what direction they should go in. So that's the overall energy, what's holding them back. We have the 7 of Air, the Emperor in reverse, the Queen of Air, the Tower in reverse, 8 of Water in reverse, 3 of Water in reverse, 4 of Water in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. So This tarot deck is a little differently named than the others. So 4 of water is 4 of cups, and the air cards are swords. It's like you're not getting the right rhythm, you know. If you look at the flame of the candle, both of them are going the same height but not at the same time, and it's flickering and stuff. They're adjusting. There is some adjustment that needs to be made to go in the future and like to find the right direction. They do want to accept so they do want to move a step ahead with you. There's a lot of pause even while I'm speaking. It's like the relationship is sort of on pause. You're like, they're coming ahead, they're pausing, they're coming ahead, they're pausing, they're coming ahead, they're pulling back. And it's not that they're evil, but or they're doing that on purpose. They just don't know how to go through entirely, and that sense of direction, you know, that is, they just don't know what direction or how they can move in the direction they want to. They definitely want to be more than friends with you if you're not already in a relationship, and if this is a crush or a friend that you're asking about, who you think is going to move or is desiring to move ahead, but you're not seeing enough action from their side, then they just don't know how to take it to the next level. They're a little limited because this is new for them. They've not really transitioned very well in the past in such situations, and this is also like with you, your person was not expecting this desire to move ahead, you know. This was a little unexpected, and they want to take that ship and leave whatever nonsense behind, but they're still not sure if they're ready, and if they have all the wisdom they need to have that conversation with you. I feel like some conversation needs to be had over here. It's like the spiritual world is getting together and telling you, like, all these birds and ducks and, you know, all of them are surrounding her. She's wearing a little mask though, like a masquerade, and everyone is like, God, I'm pausing a lot over here. So it's like they know this is the direction, but they're on pause, you know. It's like when you're a statue and you're waiting to move, or you're waiting for someone to move, or someone to come to you. You're like, everyone and everything is coming to them and giving them signs. It's probably like they're waiting for you to give them a sign. They're probably waiting for you to give them a sign. Yes. You need two to tango. They're wondering if you want the same things as them. We have the 7 of water, there is the 7 of cups and the 2 of cups. And this is a different 2 of cups. And usually in a 2 of cups card, the man and the woman face each other. But here these two are not facing each other. So like, though they're together, they're not really in sync or like facing each other. So I think both of you really need to have that conversation. But why are they holding back? They're not sure if you're ready for this and if you want this. They're waiting for a sign. They're waiting for a sign. It's like they're waiting over there to start the boat in a certain direction once they know that you also are desirous of the same direction. And once they have clarity on that, they're going to rush forward. Yeah, we got the Eight of Wands. They're going to rush forward with the Six of Cups. They feel like you're the soulmate, and it's like a past life thing, or someone like, they feel it's as much fun as it was as a child with your friends. You know, they really enjoy the time with you. You're like a soulmate. It's very easy. There's no drama. It's fine. Like, it might be a little like dramatic, but it's fun dramatic. It's not like, it's not serious drama. It's not stressful. And they're happy. It's all very cute. They're very happy to come forward, and they will. They need a sign from you. They're actually, what's holding them back is a sign from you, and you need to, and they need to ground this relationship. I feel like adding an affirmation at the end that you guys, and we could do it together. So if like you guys just want to go in a meditative state for a second with me, just close your eyes and calm yourself. Take a deep breath in. Take a breath out. Shorter breath in. Longer breath out through your mouth. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now repeat after me. If you agree, just say yes, or like listen to it and say yes to download this, or just repeat it as an affirmation till you feel comfortable saying it. I am open about my intentions, and my actions are in alignment with my intentions and my desires. I show interest without obsession or desperation or it getting too much. And I show interest with confidence and without the fear that of rejection. Like, I let go of the fear of rejection. I let go of the fear that it might be too much, and I express openly. And with clear intention. So if this is in alignment with what you're ready to bring as a shift, then just say yes and replace any contradictory belief systems with this knowing and belief that you are confident and capable of showing your intentions the way you must, and in a way that is understood by the other person on the receiving end. I hear some sounds from the candle. It's nice. It's like things are getting released, and I think the flames will come in sync soon. Okay. Hey, they just merged into one. That's lovely. So, group number 1, that was it for you. Thank you. I really hope this helped you. Please like, share, subscribe the channel, and your person's got a very calm energy. You also have a very calm energy. There could be some sacral chakra work needed, so maybe some of you could like do some sacral chakra meditation. That might help you. And yeah, stay in touch. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell for more videos. I'm gonna see you every week for more videos on love and relationships. Bye bye. Okay, group number 1, I have one last message for you. Actually, when I started reading for group number 2, they started coming in again. So your person is a good person. They're nice. They're not evil, they're not mean, they're really nice people. They're really nice people, and they really want to do you good, and you're really good to them. This is good relationship, like it has good potential. I felt drawn to do the good tarot just immediately after. I thought I'd be using that for all the readings, but immediately as soon as I was done with yours, for group number 2, I felt drawn to change the deck and tell you guys that the only reason the good tarot wanted to come through for you guys was because this person's good and they're going to do you good. Like, it might not be forever, it may or may not be forever, but either way, like, this relationship is going to do you good in your life. Okay, so I'll see you guys around. Bye bye. Hi group number 2, welcome to your reading. I felt drawn to pull out the pyrite stone for you. So it seems like there is some power play happening in this group and in this relationship with the person that you're inquiring about, and this stone will help you and help your group get out of the manipulative and power play energy and bring balance of power in the relationship, and also some protection from energies that might not be favorable or conducive to the relationship. Okay, so we're gonna dive right in. This is a very fiery connection, and I feel drawn to use the dragon oracle cards for you guys. I'm going to be doing that, and if I feel like pulling some tarot in the middle, I'll do that as well. Okay, group number 2, what is holding your person back? Why are they holding back? Why are they holding back? Why are they holding back? They're not very disciplined when it comes to staying in touch. Like, their discipline is actually focused elsewhere, like on work or on their creative endeavors. They might be really creative people who just like go with the flow and, like, you know, which is why they might be inconsistent, or else they might be like consistent in other aspects of their life, but they're inconsistent in the relationship because they lack discipline in this aspect. They are probably very focused on work, learning. They could be studying, they might be pursuing their PhD for some of you, or their masters. They could be someone who works but actively takes like additional courses, or is doing their CFA or CA or some professional course. Like, very learned for sure, like most of them, or else if not formal education, then they might have some interest about which they read a lot or they learn a lot, be it like crystals, spirituality, football, some sport, athletics, whatever they're interested in, like just general knowledge, healthcare. There is something that they're very, very passionate about. Music for some of you. Okay then. So, music for some of you, and sorry, the candles are making noises. These guys are busy studying or working, and that is why that's holding them back. Actually, is there anything else that's holding them back? Yeah, they're going through a lot of changes in their life, and they're really transitioning and growing, or like they want to change a lot. And they sort of want to keep you protected through all of this also at some level. So if they're going through a lot of changes right now, they're probably like not wanting to take things to the next level till they get clarity on how things are going to be with them. And they want to ensure that you're safe through all these changes that they're going through. So maybe they left work and now they're on a sabbatical because they want to pursue higher studies. I just get study as a main focus over here. So if it's not educational study, it might be self-study, but they're busy studying something for sure. They might need a little cooperation and understanding from your end, because the relationship is not there, like it's not like they're not interested, but it's not their focus right now. The focus right now is their self-growth, their career, their work, their education, and other aspects, financial aspects of their life, just like bringing the grounding, or like, you know. So they really, like, they've seen dark times, maybe financially and stuff like that, or when they did not have like enough growth, or they do not have like a firm foundation. So they want to ensure they have a firm foundation for their family in their future, which they're focused on building. So they need you to cooperate a little in, like, they might get a little irritated if you have expectations from them, or if you tell them, like, not like expectations in general, but like if you expect them to reach out probably say 2-3 times a day, or keep you updated and like constantly be in touch, and they might just get a little angry or snap at you sometimes, because they might wonder why you're not seeing or understanding that they're doing this for you. And even if it's not for you, they're doing it for themselves, but for like a future, for their future. And like if you want to be a part of their future, then they expect you to sort of respect that and give them the space they need for it, so that they can bloom and you can also bloom with it. It really pisses them off and irritates them when you sort of nag them, annoy them, or call them, or disrupt them in the middle of work, or when they're studying. And whether they say it or not, like if this is something you do, I'm not saying that you do it intentionally or all of you do it, but this message is coming across very clearly and strongly for someone out there. So if that's you, then you know that, and if that's not you, you know that as well. You guys need to get a little more in sync, and they're a very high growth person. So as they're growing, focus on your growth as well, and just work on your overall well-being. Don't be very focused on this person or this relationship as the end all and be all of your life and your focus right now. Like, they would love if you equally focus on your work, and you equally, you know, focus on other aspects and stuff like that, like your family, your health, fitness, whatever interests you. They're happy. But yeah, I think what's holding them back is that their priority is something else right now, and they need to get some more insight on this situation and how to deal with this better for them to move ahead. No, they're going to get more information on this relationship and how to move ahead with it as they progress in the journey. But at the moment, they're very focused on work and their individual growth as compared to this relationship. So if your priority is this relationship, and you know, you're not getting enough in return, and you're just waiting to see more, and they're sort of giving you enough to stay on hook, then that's your call, like if you want to invest the time or not in your situation. But the relationship isn't the end all and be all or their top priority right now. It is something that they accept, and it's something that's healing, something that helps them in their journey, and they're helping you too. This is a relationship that will help both of you heal. Sort of I'm feeling a lot of solar plexus chakra needs to be worked on for you guys, and sacral maybe too, but mainly solar plexus. And embrace your creative side a little, focus a little on yourself. And it's not that they don't love you, or they don't want you, or they don't want to invest in the relationship. They just are more focused right now on work and education and stuff like that. So I hope, which is why maybe this came up, because they're trying to reach a more powerful place in their life, and also they're trying to protect you guys from their struggles. They don't want you to see the struggles, and they want to deal with their stuff on their own majorly, and they want to focus on that, and they also want to give you time and stuff, but like they want to clear whatever mess they have and be more available, be in a more powerful place. I think for them, this person power is very important, so they like really study to reach a powerful position. They really like work so that they have more power. They can then, they feel like once they reach a certain stage, they will have more command over their lives, and it'll be easier and happier for them and their family overall. Whoever sticks around enough. I don't think they're very fixated on you, at least at the moment. So they do value you, they definitely do value you, but they're not fixated. And if you stick around with them, then you're the person who gets the benefits from it, and if you don't, then they're okay, because you're like, okay, maybe this person did not understand my focus on growth and my priorities in life and the need that I have to grow in my life. So that is something that alignment is something they're looking for, and which is why they get a little annoyed when you stop them from work, or you expect them to pick up your calls when they're working and stuff like that. Your person's a little unsure about you, and they want to basically see if you're going to stick around while they're focused on work, and if you understand that, you're going to stick around with them. It's like they're testing you for that or something, or like that's one of their basic requirements, in a relationship. So if you can't be that person, then this might not really go anywhere, and maybe they're holding back to see how you embrace that side of them, if that makes sense. Okay, I hope this helped you. Let me see if any affirmation is coming through for you guys. The affirmation that is coming through for you guys, you can say yes to download it, or you can just like write it down, repeat it, whatever. Don't want to do it, don't do it. It's just something that I feel drawn to share with you. The affirmation is that I understand my partner's need for space and growth. I understand that we grow together, and we must grow individually as well, and support each other's individual growth. I too understand my worth and what I deserve, and my value in the other person's life. And I see clearly when someone appreciates me, and when someone doesn't. I have the power to define my relationship, and together we grow. Group number 2, see you later. Please like, share, subscribe the video, and hit the notification bell to stay in touch. I'm not sure if I told you guys this, so I just recorded this at the end again for you guys. Okay, bye-bye. Hi, group number 3, welcome to your reading. So I felt drawn to pull out the clear quartz crystal for you guys, and it seems like you guys really lack the clarity, and there's a lot of hustle around you, noise around you, and the relationship basically. Okay, let's see what comes through and why your person is holding back or not moving ahead. Why are they on pause? Yeah, you guys probably aren't communicating, and you're wondering why they're not communicating. They want to meet you, but they expect you to initiate the meeting. They would love to go to the beach with you, or on a bike ride or something of that sort. It seems like they're waiting for you to take up the time for them. They want to do a lot of things with you, and they want you to like initiate the discussion. They're holding back because there's something about you that they don't like. What do they not like? Like, there's something about you they would like to tell you that you could work on. They want you to honor yourself. They feel like you don't give yourself enough value. They really want you to love yourself and appreciate yourself more, and have more gratitude for everything you have in life. They feel like you don't value yourself and what you have enough. And they like to see you like peaceful and happy. So if you're someone who's like grumpy and stuff, or like irritated, or like trying to play games, or like get your way, get your answers, or want them to initiate, if you're like, no, he has to do it, or no, she has to do it, then they're as stubborn as you are. They want you to do it. And if you ask with love, they will give you the answer you're looking for and the clarity you're looking for. But the reason they're not telling you is because you're not asking. It's very clear. I think you guys need clarity, but the reason they're holding back is because they have a lot of things they love about you. You know, they can like make a list about it. They would love to take you out on a date. They would love for you to initiate physical contact and cuddle and everything, like plans to meet and stuff also. And yeah, they want to party with you. They want to do everything. They want it to be fun with you. And you just figured you can't see this card. Okay, so they want it to be fun with you. 15th might be an important date for you guys. Yeah, 5. Like we have 3. We have 2 3s. Then we have 2. 3 plus 2 is 5 again. 3 could also be important. So I feel like March and 15th March for some of you could be important, or 3rd of March. Yeah, the first quarter of the year, Jan, Feb, March, and the 15th is important. Could be one of your birthdays or something of that sort. I don't know. Could be the street number for one of your houses, or where you met. Yeah, they want you to express, and they want you to ask, actually, more than express. And the minute you ask, they will clarify. They're waiting for you to ask. And it's not like signs or anything, you know, like for group 1, number 1, the person was waiting like for a sign or some show of interest or something. Your person wants you to ask clearly, like clearly ask that this is what I wish to know, it's my question. And they would clearly respond to whatever you want to know. But no mind games. They don't want to play games. They don't want like any signs, and like the Hindi word ishara came to mind, which is like, you know, when you use sign language to sort of indicate something. They don't want like signs and indications. They just want clarity. They want you to be clear, and they want to be clear, and they want it to be a fair game, you know. They would love to like challenge you or bet with you on something, like, you know, whoever loses does this, whoever wins does that, sort of a person. They also like to get lost in your eyes, and they are romantic, but they want to see the same from you, and they want clarity. Like they're very like clear cut sort of person, or like that's their requirement basically. Okay, so let's quickly do an affirmation for you guys. Close your eyes. I'm doing like a download for you guys, and if you guys want to download it, just say yes, and or else I just repeat it as an affirmation or write it down. Do you want to do it? Don't do it. It's up to you. So what I'm getting for you guys is I am capable of seeing things clearly, saying things clearly, and expressing clarity in situations in life, in everything that is to do with me. I am clear with myself and others, and most importantly, I am clear in my communication and actions. I do not hold back. Okay, so if this is something that you think will help you, just say yes to download the message and replace any contradictory belief systems with this belief and knowing. See you later. Until next time. Group number 3, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to watch further videos. Okay, bye-bye.